I am Brianna, and this is my life on paper. And I am following along with Crystal with Pineapple Papers. She is doing off the board, where we each pick our own pin from a Pinterest board and then use that as an inspiration for our layout, which can be anything from mood, colors, sketch, however you want. When it comes to that, I don't think there's any rules. Just to start off, can we just talk about I miss you guys? So behind the scenes, I'm working on Thursdays and Fridays, some Wednesdays, but I work ahead to get my videos done, and then I take a little break, and then I come back and I make some more videos. So I missed you, but hopefully we are ready here to rock and roll and get today's layout done. I've done a little bit of prep work. So the other thing is that I am still playing along with Bash Your Scrapbook Stash, and they are doing the Bachelor, get it? And I am filling the requirement of the big game. So my photos, which I've got more under here, are from around Easter time when my family and I played Clue, and I got some cute pictures of the girls. Here's my husband. Oh, there he is again. So you'll see those pictures. I do have my papers from Park Lane. It's called Stack 10, and I did look. It's not available anymore. It's quite old, but part of the game of Bash Your Scrapbook Stash was to go and find a paper pad and then make 12 page kits, something I've never done before until this time. 12 page kits, and then we're going to go on these adventures, or these dates, actually. So this one is called The Big Game, and we can use the game of Clue. That works. So what I did was I picked out some papers that might not be my favorite. I do like them when you put them all together, especially some aren't, we don't have that big of pieces of paper. So I started off just trimming up some strips, and if you ever watch Janet from RTS Record the Story, she's on YouTube as well as on, she's got a Patreon account. She does some happy horizontals, and I think this counts. So we've got these papers. I made a little border strip to go on here. The other part of Bash Your Scrapbook Stash and playing along with The Bachelor was to get out some scraps and make some embellishments. So, oh my gosh, the pin I found for today is just perfect for this. Super exciting. Just grab any random scraps, and that's exactly what I did. They coordinated pretty much closely. I tried to stay away from pink, but because my other papers don't have pink, but you'll see that I do have some pink in here, and I totally went with that. So just random pieces of paper. The next thing, and I followed the pin, what it said to do was cut out these 4-inch thick strips, and she said make them 3 inches long, so I did that. Then she had me make a circle, and this is 2 inches, and then put double stick tape on here, and you'll see we had a problem with some of it sticking right to there, but that was okay. So then you overlap each one, and it sticks to here nice. You peel it off, and then I took my tiny attacher from Tim Holtz, which I just got, and this was my first time using it. Love, worked like a dream, and made sure these were fanned apart. That was the hardest part, was like getting them off of here, like as they were on here, and then not, holding onto them to make sure they didn't move, and then staple it here, flip it over, staple again, and then now it's sturdy. So the other piece to that embellishment was I took out these flowers that matched the paper, and it was just something I had in my stash, and then staple those down, or not staple those down, but those get to go right over the top, and I haven't attached those yet, and they'll probably just attach with some glue or maybe some foam tape. Before doing that though, I took a bigger circle. It said to cut it down, I think it said to cut it down to 2 inches. Well, it was 3 inches. I found a 2.5 inch circle, which because some of my flowers are a little bit bigger. I think this worked out perfectly. I did actually cut one down. You'll see here, this is the 2-inch one. And then when I put it behind, like this bigger one, you wouldn't even see it. So I found a smaller one. So I made one extra that I'm going to use to put on the paper down on the bottom. And it works just fine. It's just the smaller photo. So, and I found some brads in my stash. I'm totally stash busting today, getting in there, using all these old pieces up. So I'm going to, and I go, I'm not a, I am a random person, but I'm more a planned random person. So I put these in order, orange, yellow, green, and I only have a couple of reds. So red, let's see, another orange, yellow, green, red, orange, yellow. So we got those up there. Those are going to be on the border of my border. And then we might have to move those around just a little bit, and that we get the photos on here. The flowers might be in the way. So I just thought I'd put this here, something like that. This is going to go over here. And then the question is, these lovely photos, you know, you put the heavier one on the bottom. Which one do you consider heavier? The bigger picture, the picture of the girls closer up, to me says kind of like a heavier type look to that. So put that there. And this is where I'm talking about, you know, moving the flowers around. But you'll see on the top of my photo, there's plenty of space where we can cover stuff that's not really important to the photo, like the refrigerator. Cover those up with the flowers. So something like that. And this might be just a little extra decoration on the bottom. Up here I have room for journaling, and I might move this photo down a bit. What I did was I found a journaling block here. I'm using it on this side, and it has rounded corners, and I did think for a moment like maybe I should round all the corners, but I like the squareness of it. So what I did was I backed it on an extra piece of paper that I cut out from that pad, and then in my mind, that makes it square, right? There is the beginning of my layout. I still need a title, so I will make that up. And what I'm going to do is pause, and then I'll be right back with the welcome back. Here it is, completed, looking pretty much like I had before. I have my new title here, which I made with my Cricut. Used all the colors from the layout. Everything I think went mostly as planned. I did attach this other flower over here. And here we go. If you didn't understand how I was trying to describe making the backs of these flowers, please just comment below. I can go over it step by step. I can send you in the right direction of the pin on Pinterest. Look below. I have everybody linked that's playing along with Crystal from Pineapple Papers on Off the Board. You can see that different people are playing along on different days. I will also have listed below the Bash Your Scrapbook Stash group. That is fun just to see what they're up to and use some of your scraps. They're very encouraging. And that's all I have for you today. Please leave me a comment. I love comments. I love interacting. I love to hear what you like, or maybe something that you'd like to hear more of. Give me a like if you enjoyed this video. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. Thank you to all of my subscribers. I've been having a great time. I hope you have too. And I hope you have a fabulous day. And until next time.